Hi everyone, Sumit Chandra this side, and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials. In today's video, we are diving into a powerful new capabilities inside Microsoft Fabric and Power BI, Translytical Task Flows. This allows you to build interactive reports that don't just visualize data but can also trigger actions, write back to data sources, and integrate with services. In this hands-on tutorial, we will build a complete translytical task flow that captures user input in Power BI and writes it back to a SQL database hosted in Microsoft Fabric. I will walk you through building the same from scratch, step by step. Let's get started. In this video, I am following the tutorial of Microsoft and I will put the link of the same in the description section of this video. In this tutorial, you will learn how to set up a SQL database within Fabric, create a user data function that can write back data to the SQL database, connect that function to a Power BI report, enabling interactive write-back directly from your visual. So at first, from admin portal, we need to enable one option. Let me open my workspace, and in Power BI service, we need to click on settings. From settings, we need to click on admin portal, and in admin portal, you need to type SQL and enable the SQL database preview option. So this entire feature that I will show you today is on preview now. If you don't have admin privileges, then you need to check with your admin, and once they enable this option, you will able to perform this. Let me click on the workspace again. Now we can create a SQL database. So to create a SQL database, we can click on new item, and from here we can find SQL or SQL, and here you will find SQL database. This is also a preview feature. Let me click here. Now we need to provide the name of the new SQL database. So let me put SQL DB and let me click on create. So it will take some time to configure the database properly. So let us wait till configuration. So now we landed into this screen, and from here for now let's take some sample data. So I will click on sample data. This process will also take some time. So now we get the message and we have the sample data with us. So if we expand here, we get this sales LT, and here we have different tables. So from here you can query your data as well. So let me just expand this bit more, and if we wanted to see some data from here, we can run our query as well. So let me run some query. Select top 1000 rows, and you can see our queries is running and it's populate the result as well. So now let me go to the workspace again. Now we need to create a user data function. For the same, we need to again click on new item, and here we can search user data function. This is also a preview feature. Let me click here, and we need to put a name of that data function. So here let me type write back. Let me click on create. So you can see we are landed into this screen. Now we need to connect the user data function to the SQL database that we created few minutes back. Make sure that you have the access permission to the SQL database before continuing the same. To establish the connection, we need to click on Manage Connections, and here we need to click on Add Data Connection, and from here our workspace name is Writeback to Source. We need to select this, and let me click on Connect. From here, just copy this alias. It will require in our next step. Let me close this one for now. Now we need to add the function code. Let me click on this fx button. This is the sample function of hello world. So we need to remove this, and instead of writing the entire function for now, we will use the function that has provided by Microsoft in their tutorial. So let me use the same. Here we just need to replace this alias, and rest everything will working fine for us. So as you remember, I already told you that from manage connection we need to copy the alias. So this is our alias. So let me copy it again, and we need to replace this one. So let me remove this existing alias that we have in Microsoft code, and let me change this. So this is a very simple code. If you read the line one by one, you can easily understand this Python script. Now we need to click on publish. So we are publishing these functions, and later on we will configure the access for the same. So we have now successfully published our function. Now we need to share it with the relevant users to whom we want to give access for the same. So let me put specific people, and here they will able to execute functions and view functions log, and let me hit on apply button. Now we need to provide the IDs, NTIDs of the users. For now I am sharing this with myself. Let me click on send. Let's click on OK. From here, in this triple dot, you can see the view historical log as well. Now, before going to Power BI desktop, we need to test our function that it's working properly or not. So we can click on this run button to test this function, and from here let me type a product description. So let me put a test data, so it's testing, and let me put a product model ID as 11, and let's run this. So you can see we get the succeed button, and we get the output product description was added. So this message we put in return, right? So our function is working properly. That concludes our walkthrough of the Translytical Task Flow in Microsoft Fabric and Power BI. So far, we have enabled the necessary settings, configured the SQL database within Microsoft Fabric, created a user data function, established the connection with the SQL database, and granted the appropriate user permissions. In the next video, we will take this further by configuring the writeback to the source directly from Power BI desktop, enabling a truly interactive and action-driven analytics experience. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, hit the like button and press the bell icon for the new video alerts.